Hello, gorgeous souls. I'm Melissa Ketchum, spiritual life coach, intuitive and sound and energy healer with Gilded Heart Coaching. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, I thought that I would do something a little special for the month of February. So I will be doing an intuitive oracle card reading for the collective, and in this video I'm going to be offering a reading to our lovely air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is a reading for you for the month of February. There's going to be some beautiful opportunities of growth and expansion. And in this reading, I break it down into a few areas. So first, we're going to kind of tap into the overall message and the overall theme of this month for you, my dear air signs. So again, this is a reading for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In these readings, I utilize, my intuitive guidance. Of course, I will decipher some of the messages and meanings of the cards. But these readings reading will be specifically for air signs. But we all have different elements in our charts. So take what resonates if you're not an air sign. I always intend to work with the light. I call in our divine angels, our guides and messengers to give us messages that will assist us at this time. So right now we're going to tap into really the overall message and overall theme for the month of February 2025. And if you find this reading in February 2025, that's great. If you don't, this message still might be for you. So we will see. So right off the gate, we get lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. So when you think of the beautiful creature that is a lion, you think of that loyalty, that fierce protector energy of, I almost kind of lean more towards like a masculine energy of kind of like discipline and structure and protection. So at this time, within this month, what is it that you are wanting to protect within your heart that is near and dear to you? How can you create for yourself maybe a foundation around allowing this dream or these desires to be executed, to be brought to life, to be brought to fruition? And through this endeavor, through the acts and the intentions that are given from a place of generosity, of a place that is heart-centered, you're always taken care of in that generosity. We live in an existence of, balance and fairness and karmic justice. And as you give from the heart and you create ways to, maybe it's like a business plan or something, ways to put this plan, this idea that just was once a whispering of the heart, just putting it into action and planning. There is a really, I hear like ferocious like leadership. There's opportunities for you now to lead with the heart, lead with diplomacy, and just being loyal to what you love and what you cherish. And I'm just really getting like this really king, kind of authoritative, but authority in a good way, authority and influence that allows people to see you as that shining star in your field or your community through this gentle but powerful influence that you create. This is really beautiful energy of coming into again, like mastery, like leadership, authority in your field. This is a great opportunity for promotions and success. For some of you, that I feel like that celebratory energy. I see streamers and celebration around maybe promotions or upgrades in regards to, the work that you do. And it's interesting because the second card, I was so focused on Lion Spirit, but we have Shield Maiden. So make plans and focus. So really just kind of what I was picking up with the Lion Spirit. It's putting those plans into action and really allowing yourself to laser focus on what it is that you're creating. Block out the distractions. Again, I keep hearing like getting it in writing, getting it out on paper at least, so that you can free up some space in your mind to continue to just feed and fuel that idea that is just lighting you up right now. Yeah, a lot of green, a lot of color green. Of course, that's going to be like the heart chakra. So, I do give a monthly energy report on my podcast, the Awakening Hour podcast, and I do talk about just the overall energy of this month, of the collective, some of the astrological points and occurrences that are big in this month. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, I would recommend checking out my podcast, again, the Awakening Hour. So as we are looking here for our beautiful air signs, we're looking at kind of now your energy of the month. And I pulled my Archetype cards by Carolyn Miss. And I always tell people these cards do not lie. They are just straightforward, right to the point. And looks like this card is is delivering some truth for us air signs. I'm a Libra, so this is really, kind of landing for me too. But what I'm getting for all of us collectively is the energy of maybe being in a lens of victim mentality. So we get the victim card here. So first off, this is kind of that golden color here, or the orange. I always attribute that kind of to like, this golden sunlight related to the solar plexus, that area where we energetically oftentimes give our power away and deplete our resources of energy through various commitments, whether they be physical commitments or energetic commitments that really drain us. And sometimes we unintentionally give our power away to various circumstances or people, and that happens here and the solar plexus. And so showing up in victim, it says here, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So where can we switch our mentality this month from that victim mentality to that victor mentality, to a state of feeling victorious over all circumstances, to trusting in the divine flow, to trusting in creation to deliver us always the best circumstances. So that was the light attribute. Again, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. But then we carry it over to the shadow attribute. So the victim archetype generally is kind of, it does not have the best connotation related to it, but there are light attributes to it. So it helps you identify when, you're letting yourself being victimized, or you're aware when it's happening to others. But a shadow attribute that some may lean into this archetype is playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity. So inability to maintain personal boundaries. So there's going to need to be some boundaries in place, possibly, if you're leaning into the shadow energy or attribute of this archetype. So for those of us who maybe are, getting to a place where we're finding ourselves oversharing about something in our life that should be personal, and maybe we should take some time and some meditation to kind of work through it with ourselves, or seek professional help with a therapist, rather than kind of dumping it on friends or coworkers or family members. Starting to take our power back, to trust that, hey, I've always made it out okay. I've always been able to navigate these situations in the past, and all is well. Let's move forward. Let's learn. What are those gold nuggets, those bits of wisdom that you've gleaned from this circumstance? How can you move forward in that light and take this victim archetype and use it as a teacher, and an aid to kind of help you see yourself? So next we're going to move into any areas of healing that may need some attention. This can be areas that you're transitioning or changing. We get the finances card. So this is very fortuitous. Finances for our fabulous air signs. So this is a good opportunity now to, as we are making those plans and focusing, to really comb through maybe our finances and get a better grasp on where we're sitting. Maybe creating more structure around a budget. And also, if you feel that you're in a good place financially, this is a good opportunity to manifest more prosperity and abundance and wealth. So examining maybe any limiting beliefs or thoughts that you have around money, and finding time and space to heal and to just heal those areas, so that you can create space for that money to just flow, to just come into your life. We have, next we're going to do some celebrations. So a lot of this is great for our beautiful air signs. We're planning, we're strategizing. Now's the time to do it. What can we celebrate in this season? What is going to be one of those silver linings, some of that ooey goodness of wisdom that we earn through the process of life? What is that going to be? It looks like we've got koi spirit, so there is always enough. This is interesting that we get that with finances. This is going to be a month of prosperity and abundance, and understanding that there is always enough. You are connected to an infinite source. There will always be money coming in. There will always be food on the table. You will always be taken care of. So really take on that mindset and belief system for this month. This will really help you prosper. Next, I'm going to tap into some romance, a little bit of romance for our air signs. Let's see what we have from our romance angels. All right. So it looks like some of you, not everyone, so, if you are in a partnership or you are currently dating, we get pay attention to the red flags, my friends. And then that's on the bottom of the deck, I get getting to know each other. So for some of you, I'm getting, if you are starting to date, you're putting yourself out there. Really be sure of what you want and need, and what are your non-negotiables. What are you going to put up with? What are you not going to put up with? What are your values, your morals? Really get clear on that. So when you start to date and you're meeting new people, you can really be clear on, if this person is a match or not. So I'm just getting, for some of you, if you are venturing out into new relationships, take your time, take it slow, be not guarded, but cautious. Use your intuition. What's your gut instinct telling you? Take it at a pace where you are able to listen to that gut instinct, or rather than getting swept away immediately in the process of love and enmeshment. So also, I'm kind of getting for some of you, this could be pay attention to those red flags within yourself. If you are coupled or in a partnership, how are you possibly creating some friction through, some unhealed pain or some wounds you might have around your childhood or upbringing that might be manifesting in your connections now? Love is always the answer. Love is always the truth. So how can you see through a lens of truth so that you're not getting clouded by the lens of the ego, which is that, lens that has been wounded and hurt before in the past, that is very protective and guarded. So, February is a month of love. We've got the 222 portal. I'll be doing a guided meditation at Ember Wellness in the studio there in Mankato, Minnesota. We still have some openings, so feel free to take a look at the show notes to get connected to that. But it will be a great opportunity to manifest the love that you truly do desire. So if you're seeing that the people that are, currently manifesting in your love life, there are things that might not be in alignment, get clear on what's in alignment so that you can create divine love. But most importantly, love within yourself, love with yourself. This is the time to really develop and understand that, so you can fill your cup and allow that cup to overflow, not only with emotion, but here, air signs, we're being led to structure. So it's really the balance. And I know air signs are really great about being intellectual and logical, but here we're being called to be logical, intellectual, but also heart-based. There's a lot of heart energy in this reading. So I'm so excited for you, air signs. February is going to be an amazing month. If this reading was helpful for you, please, comment, like, subscribe, share with your air sign friends and family. See if it lands for them, see if anything stands out specifically. And if you want to dive deeper into a more personalized readings, I do offer those virtually. So that is something that you can definitely take a look at in my show notes. And I would be happy to connect with you. This is what I love, and I love sharing my passion with my friends. So air signs, it's going to be a beautiful month of just heart-based intention and planning, and that money's coming. Romance is always there. It's always available. Set firm boundaries around your time and energy, and don't lose yourself. You are valuable and you are needed, and we want your authentic expression. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And I am sending you all of my love. Until next time.